Hello everyone. I hope you're well. If you are newish to the community and you do not know who I am, my name is Annette Ferguson. I am CEO of Net & Co, UK-based accounting firm. I'm a chartered accountant, certified profit first professional and financial strategist, and I help business owners take home more money from their business for them and their families to enjoy. 5 signs that you should increase your prices now. So we're going to dive into what those 5 signs are. I'm going to speak through those and let's see if you have any that might be existing in your business. Now, many business owners are scared, for want of a better word, of pricing, worried that they're going to make themselves too expensive, they're going to discourage potential buyers. But remember, of course, that when your prices are too cheap, you can also have that effect. You also discourage people from buying from you when your prices are too low as well. I know that I've had situations where I recently saw a coach that I thought would be interesting to work with. I've been following her online for a little while, so I knew a bit about her content and things. And then I saw something about the price that she charged, and I thought, that's not very much. She can't be that good. I must have got it wrong. I must have got wrong my feeling that I had that she would be a good coach for me. She's obviously not as good as she says she is, or as good as, things are making out to be. So low pricing can also discourage buyers as well. There's a happy medium that needs to be sought there. One that your ideal customer or client is able to pay, and one where you are giving massive value for that payment as well. So I want to also say that many people like to use their competitors to benchmark pricing. Now, I don't think that's the best idea in the world. And the big reason is that you have no idea how much profit your competitor is actually making. You have no clue what their bottom line is. You have no clue, even if they're profitable, they could be funding this business from savings that they had or from their partner's job. So you just have no idea how financially successful their business is, and therefore basing yours on the same pricing model can be a very big mistake. So yes, sometimes we need to look around to give us a ballpark, but do not just go basing on your competitors. Use it as one of the pieces of information, one of the pieces of data that you are using to make a decision on pricing. So the first sign that you should increase your prices now is that your customers, both old and new, are surprised at how cheap your products and services are. That's a big red flag that actually you need to be assessing your prices. So when a new customer inquires about your products or services, are they expressing surprise at how low your prices are? If they are, it's a really good sign to increase. And it usually means that the market is recognizing the value of what you offer as well. They are willing to pay more than you currently have as the assigned price for that thing. It also shows confidence in the marketplace that your business is competent, it has, it offers good quality, and that will allow you to raise your prices and remain competitive at the same time as well if people are currently thinking that you are on the cheaper side. So that is one massive flag that you should be raising your prices. Now, whilst I'm speaking about this as well, I recommend that people do a price review at the very least twice a year, at the very least every 6 months, but probably in reality at least every quarter, and setting some time aside in your calendar as a recurring entry, as a recurring diary entry with yourself so you remember to do it, can be a really good use of time as well. Setting aside that time so you can actually think through your prices, you can assess some of these signs and see if they are currently in existence for your business as well, to see if now is actually the right time to be increasing those. So number 2 that we have in the 5 signs you should increase your price now is your recurring customers are incredibly happy with the value for money that they are getting. So when customers get good value for money, they keep being customers, they keep recurring, and they keep repurchasing. So therefore, it is likely that they are seeing immense value in what you give, and possibly significantly more value than the price they are paying. So providing a great level of quality in your service consistently ensures your customer loyalty and does mean over time that you can start increasing your prices as well. So considering that too as a telltale sign. Now, number 3, it's time to expand. Maybe you're fully booked, in which case you definitely need to start raising your prices. Or even if you're looking like you might be getting fully booked in the future, that's a big sign. There is high demand for what you offer, and therefore you need to start raising your prices. This is the law of price and demand, supply and demand. This is the, economic law of supply and demand that exists. And so if you are getting to a place where you are fully booked, you need to be thinking about raising your prices. You also potentially need to be thinking about bringing on support for yourself at the same time too, but you can do both of those things. So getting that in place as well if that is something that you are experiencing. Number 4, it's always important to examine our costs as well. If your costs are increasing, then it might be time to increase your prices as well to reflect that. Now, yes, I completely agree that the amount that it takes you to run your business, your customer really doesn't care about, quite frankly. They don't care what your costs are. They care that you're providing them value, and that is that they are getting, a return for that spend that they are making with you. But from your side, you need to make sure that you are delivering profitably. So if your costs are increasing, you need to make sure that you are still running profitable services and programs and products. And if you are not, you need to increase your prices to make sure that you are. Of course, making sure that any price increase also layers in value and that you are still delivering incredible value to your customers or clients. But if your costs have increased, you really need to make sure that your prices are also going to increase in line. And by the way, if you've not done a price increase in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, your costs have increased because of inflation. Your costs have naturally increased, and therefore actually you are eroding your own profit, and you need to be doing those price increases as well. So number 5 that you should perhaps consider increasing your prices now is if you're not making enough money. If you know the value is there and the customers are happy with what they're getting from you, and it looks like they're willing to pay more because of the things that they are saying and how they are acting and how they are doing, but you are not making money, then maybe you do need to increase your price. If you don't have any take home and your expenses are as lean as they can be, then consider that a price increase might actually be part of, not the total solution, but part of the solution to that issue that you have. Of course, we don't want to be increasing prices in that situation where we are not delivering incredible value to clients. That is a given. It is a given that you are delivering incredible value, and therefore, can your price increase accordingly in order that you can have a good level of take home from your business as well? Because fundamentally, a business makes money and a hobby costs money. And which are we running here? We are running a business, so we need to ensure that you are getting a level of take home as well. So those are the 5 signs that you should be increasing your prices now in your business. Number 1, customers, both old and new, are surprised at how cheap your products or services are. Number 2, your recurring customers are incredibly happy and repurchasing. They know they're getting value for money. Number 3, it's time to expand because you are fully booked and you just can't take on more work. Number 4, you have increasing costs or you've not done a price increase for a very long time. So therefore, by default, you have increasing costs. And number 5, you're not making the profit and the money that you need to in the business. Those are the 5 signs that you should increase your prices now. So I would love to know if any of these apply to you. If you are watching this and you are thinking, oh yeah, that one applies to me, let me know in the comments. I would love to know if any of these apply to you, and therefore if you are going to be increasing your prices as a result. So thank you for tuning in. I know your time is incredibly precious. Thank you for spending some of it with me. I hope that you've got great value from this session, and I will speak to you all again really soon. If you have any questions, of course, do let me know in the comments. Let me know what those are, and I will look back and answer those too. But until next time, take care, everyone.